Well, there's some irony, isn't there? This morning we spoke with Barnaby Joyce, the Agriculture Minister, about Clive Palmer's controversial comments about China, and he was playing it all down, saying it's bad for Australia's trade. Not too many years ago, it was Barnaby Joyce that was leading the debate in this country about the purchase of agricultural land, our relationship with China. He's now been made to look quite moderate on this, but really, 3 years ago, it was him that was reflecting a real public concern about the ownership of our agricultural land, and now Clive Palmer, through his comments, broadly is being supported by people expressing that view.
It's not just Palmer, it's the statements made by Jackie Lambie overnight about having to train our missiles on them, and how she was worried about our grandchildren and their children being invaded by China. What it does is it taps into a real vein out there in Australian society. Not a huge vein, but certainly a rich vein there of people who are frustrated by the amount, I guess, of primary agricultural land and real estate that's being bought up in this country now by foreign-owned interests. Now, let's face it, this is not just garbage land, it's not stuff that's sort of sitting in the back of a small country town. This is prime real estate, and the only reason they're here to get it is because they can make money out of it and gouge Australians for it. It's 10% of the Australian landmass is now owned by foreign interests. So that's for every 10 acres, 1 acre is owned by someone who's not Australian.
Yeah, but you talk about being a small sum. I think most people in Australia are concerned about this and think about it. The counter argument is that we need capital investment. So if that land's to be developed properly and it's to be farmed properly, and the agricultural produce to be extracted from it is going to be the most efficient, you need money, you need to have that investment. If it can't come here and we don't have the capital to do it here, then foreign capital will provide it, the stuff will be produced, people will have jobs. Then the question is, and this is the issue, and no one can really give you an answer on this, if all the food's being grown there, how much of it do we get? How much of it's being exported? How much benefit do we get from the presence of Chinese in here using our land? And what are the benefits in terms of revenues and work and taxes?
But the whole absurdity of what Jackie Lambie said, that she fears an invasion coming, Jackie, guess what? They're already here. They've been here for years, and they're buying up a lot of the country already.